Hey Stamping friends, welcome to the Joy of Stamping with Rachel. I'm Rachael Coon and I'm doing my Fun Fold Friday as a retake. I had a little bit of issues with my internet earlier, so I'm going to try to do this one without any issues. Hopefully I can beat my kids coming home. If not, you'll hear some loud noises in just a couple minutes. But we made this really cute card today in my Fun Fold. This color here, the Calypso Coral, and then I have this Garden Green, and then now we're going to go ahead and make a mint macaroon one. Let me go ahead and show you this cute card with our Kindest Gnome right here. He is just super cute. Opens up this way to expose our designer series paper, and then another book open flap to see the Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and our cute little gnome there in the bottom. So super easy fun fold with just fun little extra details there. Let me put that to the side and we'll get all of our pieces in here so you can see a little bit better. My link to my blog will be in the comments, so you'll be able to reference that if you're not watching this and can't gather it all at the same time. So we have our basic black, it measures at a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I then have our mint macaroon, that's the 3 by 10 1/2, scored at 5 1/4. That's kind of like our mini base right there. 2 pieces of designer series paper. This is a 4 by 5 1/4, scored at a 1/2 on the short end here. We also have a little piece of 3 inches by 3/4 to create a cute little border. And we're going to be using our awesome black and white gingham ribbon for our today, about 10 inches. Let me cut and measure that real quick. And then we also have some die cut pieces for this, which I absolutely love. So let me show you some of those. We're building our gnome where he has a basic white beard. He has his mint macaroon hat from the designer series paper, our petal pink nose, our basic white little boots there. You know what, if I flip it upside down, it almost looks like Mickey Mouse ears. That's really funny. Okay, let me show you those dies I use. So there, where they are, how we got them. I ran these through my die cutting machine to create this little guy and the extra little nose there. I did that all off camera beforehand just to save some time. But I want you to know that's how we get it. All right, let me go ahead and grab our stamp set. Let me show you. This is the Kindest Gnome stamp set. And we are using just a couple of those images. Grab. And I was trying to hurry and quickly get this done before my kids came home. And I didn't even put them on the mount. So I'm going to grab this cute little one here. I call this the Peekaboo Gnome because he's lifting up his little hat so you can see his eyes. We'll put him on a clear block just like that. Then let's grab the Warm Wishes, which is this guy here. Flip it over. Again, put it on our clear block there so he's ready to go. And then we have our Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's right here. You can flip it to see and add that to our clear block. Okay, I should be ready to stamp now, and then we can assemble and be good to go. The only piece we're stamping on is this mint macaroon, that 3 by 10 1/2. We're gonna grab our ink out, which is the same color as our paper, and we're gonna do some stamping of our Warm Wishes just fairly randomly. We'll go to the top here. Nice. And it's okay to have it stamp off and just have half words. We just want this to be fairly random and just kind of create a fun looking background. Some of it will be covering, so it won't matter as much. Just have them going at different angles. Maybe have it go upside down. There we go. Super cute. Flip this over to the inside now. And we're going to stamp our cute little gnome to that bottom right. Cute. And our Christmas saying in the top middle. Right about there. Perfect. Okay, put our inks away. Let's go ahead and build our cute little gnome now. He's really easy to make because he has these cute little lines here to show us exactly where we want to put our little hat. But first, we need to add our nose. And you will see he has a circle right here. So all we have to do is put a little bit of adhesive, I like the liquid glue, and put our petal pink nose right there. Once that's ready, we can go ahead and add a little bit more glue to this side here. One second, I feel like my kids are coming in. We're gonna get some loud noises. Hold on. We're recording. Recording, so come in quietly. All right. I know this is why I tried to do it earlier, so they wouldn't be here. We'll see how this goes. Let me say hi. They're just my boys. You know, they won't be too loud. I like to use a glue dot for the actual pants here. And what we're going to do is put the line right where the top of the pants are and fold them over and attach it there. Let me hold that for 1 second. Okay. All right, so here we have him attached to his little pants. We have his cute beard. Let me get him closer so you can see. Oh, I just love it. I look like I need to slide his nose down a little bit, but it might be too late. If he dried, that's okay. You can kind of see an outline where he could have been attached better. It's still super cute. I love the stitching of the hat for this guy, the embossing in the beard, and our cute little laces there. Just so much great detail. And this gnome could be used for any holiday. I'm using them for Christmas, but you could totally use them for anything. And gnomes are really popular right now, so he is a cutie. Let's flip him over and add dimensionals to the back. I like to have at least 3, and we'll just keep him out so he'll be ready to go when we're ready for him. Slide him to the side. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on this piece. Grab our bone folder. Finish that crease. And let's go ahead and glue on our designer series paper here. Just a little bit of glue. And you want to go about center. You can either go a little bit above center or a little bit below center. I usually like to go a little bit below center. There we go. Then we're going to grab our gingham black and white ribbon. And we're going to tie a knot bow, which is basically just a knot tied twice instead of doing a full-on bow. I can speak, I promise. Oh, and you know what? I might have cut this one too short. I have the centimeter side on my grid sheet here, so when I went to go measure it, I was just guessing where my 10 inches were. And I think I guessed a little wrong. What do you think? Should we try another piece? Oh, maybe I can get it. Oh, I don't know. We'll do one more attempt, and if not, then I'll just cut a new piece, and this time I'll be sure to measure it in inches. Oh, well, that's not too bad. We'll call it good. It's a lot smaller than my other one, and we just need to fix our ends, but we made that work. That was a tight fit. Do not do that size. I'm just kind of flagging the ends a little bit to our ribbon. You could leave them frayed if you want to give more of a textured look. And then if you want this knot to stay still, we just need to grab another glue dot and stick that right underneath the knot. You grab that. Here's our glue dot. Let me reel it back in. There we go. And I'll rip that one off. And I can either do this one of 2 ways, but I like to usually just peel it off and stick it right where that knot bow should be and glue it down. There we go. Super cute. Okay, you can kind of see the difference of my big floppy knot bow versus this cute little tiny one. I kind of like them. But do use a little bit more so that way you have some more wiggle room when you're tying that knot. And then just cut off the excess. All right, remove the backs of our dimensionals here. And I'm going to go ahead and attach our gnome like that. Super cute. Now we grab our basic black back in, and we're going to glue this right to the center on these 2 right sides. So make sure that lining looks pretty good. We'll flip this over. I'm using just my liquid glue again. I'm going to do a hover before I place it down. This liquid glue so it can move around just a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to grab our DSP. That's the Gingham Cottage, which is beautiful designer series paper. And we're going to put on the score line here. I have a little score line. You kind of see it right there. On the back of there is where I'm going to add my tear tape. This is going to be a moving piece. We want to have a little bit of extra adhesive strength. And remove the backing. Okay, now we're going to open this guy up and we're going to line it up. I should use my bone folder to help us with that crease, but there we go. We're going to put this. So sometimes if I just put it over, you can see the score line there, and then make sure that I have, that's looking actually pretty good, it covering all the sides, and put it down. There we go. Oh, super cute. Let's see how it turned out. So we have our gnome here on the front. We open it up and we book open it again to see our message in the inside. Oh, I love it. Super cute gnome wishing our warm wishes for the Christmas. Now we have it in 3 different colors. The mint macaroon, our garden green, and that Calypso coral. He just can't get any cuter, I tell you. Hopefully you guys can watch this video and it's a little bit more clear than my Facebook Live from earlier, and I apologize again for that blurriness and hope this works out. Happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.